Okay, 1 second here while I don't think she saw the message. So let me go ahead and get myself shared into the group really quick. Oh, no, she asked me shared in. Yes, I am back. Wendy needed someone to fill in, or hop on, so I said I could go ahead and hop on. Oh, I don't know, my eye's itchy. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if she had to cancel or what. But no, she didn't come on. Hmm. Oh, there's my group. Not sure why it didn't show up. Oh, okay. Okay, so let me move this back on. Yeah, I know. Normally she says something. If she can't. Or if she has to cancel or something. So hopefully she's okay. No. Nope. So I'm filling in for her. I was still sitting here at my desk. I hadn't moved. And so, when she asked if someone could hop on, I easily could. Seeing as how I had not moved. Why do I always do that? Put the paintbrush away before I'm done. I'll show you guys in a second. This is just what I was doing when I saw her message. So I had made this the other day. Yesterday. It has a magnet, so I need to keep it away from my phone, but... And it came with this gingerbread house, and the truck. So I finished the truck. I was just finishing up. Well, I haven't quite finished up the truck, but had the tree still. So I think I'll finish that up really quick. And so all I was doing was I taped it to the back of this so that I could paint this without it being sticky or messy. Now, I accidentally broke this when I was taking it off. And so it'll be hidden under the snow. Darn it. This is how I end up with so many paintbrushes. I put it away and then notice, oh darn it, I missed a spot. So yeah, hopefully everything's okay. I don't think I saw her in any of the lives, so I don't know that she's actually been on today. I know whenever I'm doing hosting an event and that happens, if it's someone who I know is like always shows up, then I always worry and wonder if, they got sick or something, because believe me, I know how that goes. The other day I slept I got home Sunday, and I've been having horrible migraines. So I got home Sunday, and the migraines were, as I was coming home actually, the migraines got worse and worse. And then all of a sudden it the sun was shining bright, and so it just got even worse, and the sun was just killing my eyes, and so I was just feeling worse by the minute. And thankfully I was only like 5 minutes away from the house, but it's still not pleasant. And so I made it home, and I had bought food from in town to eat for dinner. And so I ate, and then I was feeling horrible, so I went and laid down. I didn't wake up for 12 hours. I slept for a solid 12 hours. And then I think I had a couple missed messages from Wendy. But Wendy knows if she can't get in touch with me, my cousin just lives down the street, so she can always call her or message her. So anyways, what I was saying was I broke the snow part to the gingerbread house. Well, icing part, whatever. And so oh, that's not good. So I had at one point, I like out of the blue, I was working for a call center, so it was really stressful. And it was at the actual place, so that made it even more stressful. And so I'm just gonna add some glitter on here to hide the piece that is broken. But I started to not feel well, and then I started getting the wasn't a migraine at that point that I know of, but I started to not feel well. And then all of a sudden, last thing I had remembered, I was talking to a customer on the phone. And next thing I knew, I was waking up on the floor. And paramedics were standing over me. And believe me, I was freaked out. My brother worked at the same place, but he wasn't working at the time. And so his coworker knew I was a sister, and so he got in touch with him and let him know, and they still don't really know what their guess was. I may have had a seizure, but nothing was definitive. They think. They don't know. Not really something that you want them to say, we think you might have had this, but we don't know. But I don't know. It sucks. Mostly when they don't give you answers, they just are like, well, we think this might be what's wrong with you. And so basically, let's use you as guinea pigs and give you medicine that we don't know if it's going to actually work. I hate that. Okay, so I went ahead and I put glitter on after painting it, and so you'll never even know that. Hey, Tammy. You'll never even know that it ever broke. with just a little bit of paint and a little bit of, well, quite a bit of glitter. You don't even know that anything was ever wrong with it. But yeah, I was my heart was racing at the time too. So I think I'm sure it was just stress, but you know, you want to be careful. Okay. So I am more than likely going to have to I don't really want to put a clamp on it. I'm going to have to. So I'll just have to go back over some areas with glitter again because it's wanting to. I use Tight Bond. Because sometimes hot glue is just a pain in the butt. So we have that so far. Now, anyone who doesn't have one of these trays, if you want the link for it, just let me know. Well, that's what we're here for. To show everyone what not to do. And what to do, but also what not to do. Like you said, I would rather be the one to make the mistakes so other people know what not to do. Some people kind of freak out when they make mistakes when they're live, but you know what? Or worry, I guess I should say, but it's like, that just shows we're human. No one's perfect. If they say they are, they're lying. But okay. So this was what I made before the live ended. Earlier, I guess earlier, yeah. I think I'll do gold. So this was with sublimation, sublimation printer. I can't even talk. So if you don't want to paint the sides, you don't have to. But if you want to, you can. One good thing with this versus paper is if you get any down by the image, you can just wipe it off with your finger. And it doesn't ruin the image. So it does require several coats, but it will basically have gold at the top. And then around the edges. So up next after me will be Blakely. But I wanted to get a coating of this around it. So if any little spot dries, you just can take a little wipey and go over it. Another option you have too is you can print gold on the paper and sublimate gold on the edge if you wanted to. So I'm going to let that sit over there. So I've got a little wreath that goes on the gingerbread house, and then a tree that goes in the back of the truck. So they go on the snow globe that I made, and you can, right now I have a snowman in there, and so I have magnets on the back, and then that way you can interchange them. So I did the snow globe with snowflakes in the background, and then that way it can be winter themed. So you can take the truck with the tree off, or the gingerbread house down, either way, and you can replace it with the other. And then that way it can last all through the winter instead of just for Christmas. Okay. So that one's done. I want to use those. Okay, so it also came with a door. It did have like those little foam pieces holding it all together, which is kind of irritating because then you have the foam chunks in the way. I think I might do that white. I don't know how many times I've used, or how many different paintbrushes I've used for white today. Quite a few. Anyone do anything fun this week? Does anyone have snow? My goodness. I'm kind of afraid we're going to start getting it. I don't want snow. Okay. Tonight we're going to do teriyaki chicken for dinner. I thought we were going to have it last night, but instead we ended up having pizza. Okay. So we're going to go ahead. Okay. I'm going to hold off the doorknob because I don't know right offhand where those are, and I have, well, I might be able to find them, but I have there, let that dry. I have like little peppermints that I want to use as the doorknobs. So I'm just going to let that sit on there for now. I can't squeeze that right now. Okay. So got that kind of finished, more or less closer to finishing. My goodness, that's sticky. Okay, so the other one I wanted to make because we still have 10 minutes. It's in the other bag. So I didn't show this at the beginning, but these ornaments, normal price is $2.49 for 4. And they're about 5 by 5, well, 4.13 by 5 inches. So when you get them on sale, like right now, you should be able to get them for like $1.25 or somewhere around there. And that's for 4, so that's a good deal. I think that's, yeah, that one's too big for it. Set that aside for right now. I'm going to paint this really quick. Just so it has more of a... I did not shake that. My migraine's starting to come. There we go. It's not bad, but it's starting. So this is not chalk paint. This one here is Snow White acrylic. It's deco art from Hobby Lobby. If you have something that kind of has any like wood that has any grooves or they're not grooves. Anything that's uneven, whatever. If you use chalk paint, it will actually help fill in those spots. Oh, no problem, Wendy. I know part of my problem is I haven't hardly taken a drink even, so. I'm more than likely dehydrated. I can't remember. Are you just about getting off work, or do you have another hour? Okay. I don't really want it dirty. Well, I won't need it. I was going to say I don't really want it dirty another one. I was going to use that one, but I don't think I don't know that people, I don't think people decorate trees for Hanukkah, do they? I was going to say I have some Hanukkah fabric and I have some Hanukkah fabric and Hanukkah tissue paper and napkins, but I've never made anything Hanukkah related. So I wasn't sure if... I couldn't remember if they do trees or not. I don't think so. Okay. I didn't make this one. So what did I do with the napkin I cut? Right there. Okay. So Blakely's up next. Let me get this on here really quick. And then I will show you really quick. I will take my something sharp, I'm not sure what yet, and get it more straight across the top, and then I'll use my iron to smooth it out and get the wrinkles out, but and then I'll add a bow, but I'll show you really quick here. And then I'll paint the top, I don't know, either brown or not brown, either gold or red. I don't know yet, but I'll paint the top. So that's one of the ornaments. That's the other ornament. And then there's the other one, but I'll paint the gold on the top more, so you'll be able to see that more. And then here's part of the gingerbread house. It'll have the little door. And that. And then it will have gumdrops on there and a few other things. And I'll post the picture. Then the truck that goes in the snow globe that I was working on last night. But go ahead and hop on over to Blakely. And then after Blakely, I believe I think it's Wendy. But Blakely will be able to tell you. But thank you for joining me, and you guys have a good day. Well, evening.